Hello, lovely listeners, and welcome back to another Building Better Communication Skills for IELTS,
Today we're diving deep into
a section that often makes even confident English speakers a little nervous.
IELTS Speaking Part 2,
Yeah, it's the part of the exam where you really get to show off your speaking skills.
delivering a 2-minute presentation on a given topic,
Exactly, and we're focusing on how to absolutely ace this section.
aiming for that coveted Band 9 score,
The highest you can get.
which shows you've got
Exceptional.
fluency, vocabulary, and communication skills.
The best way to understand what examiners are looking for.
We're going to hear actual Band 9 answers.
And break down why they work so well.
Think of it like reverse engineering brilliance,
We'll uncover the techniques and language that make these answers shine.
so you can apply them to your own speaking.
Love that. All right, let's jump right in. Imagine you're the candidate
Okay.
and I'm the examiner.
All right.
Here's your task. Describe a sports event you watched or attended.
Okay.
You could say what kind of sporting event it was, where you watched it, how often this event takes place,
Mm-hmm.
and explain why you consider this sports event interesting. You have 1 minute to prepare,
Okay.
and you can make some notes if you wish.
Okay, I'm ready to step into the candidate's shoe.
Your 1 minute preparation time starts now.
Okay, I'm ready to begin. I'd like to talk about the FIFA World Cup Final,
Okay.
a sporting event that left me truly breathless with excitement and pride.
Wow.
The World Cup itself is iconic,
Yeah.
held every 4 years and drawing teams and fans from every corner of the globe.
Just huge.
It's more than just a football match.
Right.
It's a celebration of passion, teamwork, and even national pride.
Absolutely.
I watched the 2018 final between France and Croatia
Oh, wow.
in a bustling city square,
Nice.
surrounded by fans as passionate as I was.
I can imagine.
We were outside, crowded together with flags, face paint, and jerseys.
It sounds amazing.
The moment I stepped into that crowd, I felt this incredible energy pulsing around me, like an electric current of anticipation and joy. I could feel my heart pounding in my chest as the game started.
I bet.
And each goal scored was met with deafening cheers, strangers hugging each other as if we were one big family.
That's so cool.
This match and the World Cup final only comes around every 4 years.
Yeah.
Yet it feels like a timeless tradition that connects people across countries and cultures.
I love that.
There's a sense of unity that's hard to find elsewhere.
For sure.
Fans gather, celebrate, and at least for those 90 minutes,
Yeah.
the world feels smaller, closer,
Definitely.
as we're all watching the same game.
Mm-hmm.
For me, what made this final so unforgettable was the pure intensity and the raw emotional stakes. Watching France score those decisive goals filled me with chills.
Wow.
Knowing I was witnessing history unfold, I cheered, I gasped, and I laughed with strangers,
Incredible.
feeling an almost indescribable sense of connection.
So powerful.
The players fought hard, leaving everything on the field.
Yeah.
And when France ultimately emerged as champions with a 4-2 victory, the explosion of joy was indescribable.
I can imagine.
The World Cup final is more than a game.
It really is.
It's an experience that binds us as human beings
Mm-hmm.
through the shared love of sport.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it so deeply meaningful to me.
Wow. I'm getting chills just listening to that. You really transported me to that city square.
Yeah.
It's no surprise this would get a band 9.
The highest score you can get.
Remember, that's the highest score you can get, showing you've truly mastered English communication.
Yeah,
But what exactly makes it so good? Let's break it down.
Okay.
First, you used powerful vocabulary like iconic to describe the World Cup.
Right.
It instantly tells the examiner you understand the significance of this event on a global scale.
It's not just about using big words, though. It's
Okay.
about choosing the right words to evoke emotion and create a lasting impression.
Absolutely. And you did that beautifully by painting a vivid picture with sensory details.
Oh, yeah.
The bustling city square, the electric current of anticipation, your heart pounding as the game unfolds.
Mhm.
You're not just telling me about the event, you're making me feel it.
And notice how the answer goes beyond simply describing the match.
Yeah.
It taps into deeper themes like the unifying power of sport and the shared passion that transcends national borders.
For sure.
It's this ability to connect the personal experience to a broader human experience that truly elevates this response.
Okay, so we've seen how powerful storytelling can be.
Mm.
Now, I'm curious, how would you tackle this same prompt? Let's imagine you're the candidate and I'm the examiner.
Okay, bring on.
Remember, the task is to describe a sports event you watched or attended.
All right, I'm ready to be the examiner this time. You have 1 minute to prepare and make some notes if you need.
Okay.
Your 1 minute preparation time starts now.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm ready. The sporting event I want to describe is the opening ceremony of the Summer Olympics,
Oh, nice.
a spectacle that has always filled me with awe and
I
admiration.
love the opening ceremonies.
The Olympics, held every 4 years, bring together athletes from virtually every country.
It's true.
And it's not just about competition.
Right.
It's about humanity's resilience, dedication, and hope.
Absolutely.
I watched the Tokyo 2020 Olympics opening ceremony from home,
Okay.
but it felt as if I was there, soaking in every moment of this mesmerizing display.
Yeah.
The ceremony was a mix of grandeur and somber reflection,
Mm-hmm.
especially with the limitations imposed by the pandemic.
Yeah.
I remember feeling a wave of mixed emotions as I watched the athletes walking out waving their flags with smiles and determination.
It's powerful.
Seeing the flags from around the world reminded me of our collective struggle and resilience over the past years,
Yeah.
and I felt an overwhelming sense of unity and pride.
Uh-huh.
The Olympics only happen every 4 years.
Hmm.
And for me, the opening ceremony is the most moving part, a ritual where countries come together in a beautiful act of harmony.
Oh, I love that.
Watching it stirs something deeply emotional in me.
I agree.
It's as if for a brief moment, all our differences dissolve,
Yeah.
and we're one global family.
It's
What made the Tokyo 2020 ceremony so unforgettable was its delicate balance of beauty, hope, and respect.
mm-hmm.
There was a hauntingly beautiful segment where dancers and athletes came together,
Yeah.
representing strength and perseverance amid the challenges of the pandemic.
Wow.
I felt tears welling up, watching the expressions on their faces,
Yeah.
and thinking of the hard work and sacrifice behind every step they took.
It's inspiring.
The symbolism, the artistry, and the athletes' unwavering commitment to their dreams
Mm.
made me feel as if I was part of something much larger than myself.
It's a powerful feeling.
The Olympic opening ceremony goes beyond entertainment.
Right.
It's a powerful reminder of the resilience of the human spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, there's simply nothing more inspiring than that.
That was incredibly moving. You really captured the emotional weight of the Olympics opening ceremony and why it resonates so deeply with people around the world.
Thank you. It was such a powerful event to witness, even from home.
What strikes me about your answer is how you once again went beyond just describing the spectacle.
Right.
You used phrases like awe and admiration and humanity's resilience.
Mm-hmm.
This kind of language showcases strong command of vocabulary, and when you talked about countries coming together in a beautiful act of harmony,
Yeah.
it tapped into that universal desire for connection and understanding.
It's like both of these Band 9 answers, even though they're about different events, show that it's not just about what you say,
Right.
but how you say it. It's about finding that sweet spot between informative and engaging, right?
Exactly. And that's where those key phrases and vocabulary choices come in. They add that extra layer of depth and sophistication that examiners are looking for in a Band 9 answer.
Okay, so let's recap some of those powerful phrases from the source material that made these answers stand out in the World Cup. Answer, we heard terms like iconic, celebration of passion, and that wonderful sensory detail of feeling an electric current of anticipation and joy in the crowd.
Each of those phrases packs a punch. Iconic instantly elevates the World Cup to a level of global significance, while celebration of passion speaks to the emotional core of the event and that sensory detail.
Yeah.
Feeling the electric current, that's what truly transports the listener into the heart of the experience.
And in the Olympics answer, we had phrases like awe and admiration, humanity's resilience,
Yes.
and the idea of countries coming together in a beautiful act of harmony. It's not just about using big words. It's about choosing words that evoke emotion and create a lasting impression.
Precisely, awe and admiration immediately sets a tone of reverence and wonder. Humanity's resilience taps into a deeper theme that resonates with everyone, especially in the context of the pandemic, and that phrase, beautiful act of harmony. It's almost poetic, isn't it?
It is.
It speaks to the unifying power of the Olympics.
So listeners, now that you've heard these Band 9 examples and we've dissected the key ingredients, it's your turn to practice. We're going to read the prompt one last time. Get ready to take notes or just let the ideas flow. Remember, the goal isn't to memorize these examples, but to learn from the techniques they use. It's about finding your own voice and telling your own story in a way that's clear, engaging, and authentic.
And don't be afraid to get specific. Share those sensory details, those moments that gave you goosebumps or made you laugh or cry. It's those details that will make your story come alive for the listener. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here's the task one last time. Describe a sports event you watched, or attended, you should say.
What kind of sporting event it was?
Where you watched it.
How often this event takes place?
And explain why you consider this sports event interesting.
Take a moment to think about an event that truly stands out in your memory. What made it special? What emotions did you experience?
And if you're feeling brave, record yourself answering this prompt just like we did. You can even listen back to it and see if you can spot those key elements we've been talking about. Vivid language, sensory details, and a connection to a larger theme.
It's like flexing your storytelling muscles. The more you practice, the stronger, more confident you'll become.
What's fascinating here is that the process of practicing and refining your storytelling skills isn't just about acing the IELTS. It's about developing a valuable life skill, the ability to articulate your thoughts and experiences in a way that captivates and connects with others.
So true, whether you're presenting a project at work, sharing a travel anecdote with friends, or even just expressing your opinion, the ability to tell a compelling story can make all the difference.
Exactly. And remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being authentic, engaging, and showing that you can communicate your ideas effectively.
All right, lovely listeners, that's our deep dive into IELTS Speaking Part 2. We hope you've gleaned some valuable insights and feel inspired to practice your own storytelling skills.
Remember, the key is to embrace the challenge. Be yourself and let your passion shine through.
And who knows, maybe one day we'll be analyzing your Band 9 answer on the show. Until next time, keep practicing, keep learning, and keep those stories coming.